During this time, Amelia also starts to show a new interest in learning, particularly in arithmetic, much to the surprise of her classmates, including Zoe, a haughty girl from the Fong family. Zoe, who used to look down on Amelia, becomes curious about her sudden change and even becomes friendlier, pulling Amelia along to see what the commotion is about when there is a disturbance outside the academy. Outside, they encounter Lewis, the young and dashing marquis of the Lewis's family. Known for his arrogance and exceptional talents, Lewis is a captivating figure. His family, though powerful and successful in battle, has a strained relationship with the Amelia's family and is eventually targeted by the royal family. Lewis himself meets a tragic end, dying a gruesome death on the battlefield. Amelia, aware of Lewis's future, sees an opportunity. She realizes that the Lewises and her families are like lips and teeth. If one falls, the other will be in danger. She decides that she might be able to strike a deal with the Lewis's family to protect both families from the royal family's schemes. Meanwhile, Lewis, after obtaining a rare medical book for his friend Reagan, can't forget the look in Amelia's eyes, a mix of sadness and determination that he finds both puzzling and intriguing. As Amelia begins to plan her next move to change the fate of her family and those around her, the stage is set for a story of intrigue, power, and unexpected alliances at Guangwen Academy. After a day at Guangwen Academy, Amelia returns to Shun Manor as dusk falls. Unlike her sisters Diana and Caroline, who ignore her, she heads to the West Courtyard, where she is greeted by Gue Momo, her former wet nurse. Gue Momo, once trusted but now a spy for the East Courtyard, feigns concern for Amelia's recent accident but is met with cold indifference. Amelia, aware of Gue Momo's betrayal from her past life, sees through her false loyalty. Gue Momo, expecting gratitude and bribes as usual, is shocked when Amelia coldly rebukes her for implying Amelia's unseemly interest in Prince Derek, threatening her reputation. Amelia punishes Gue Momo by deducting her salary for 3 months, a move that signals her newfound resolve to root out deceit in her household. That night, Gue Momo visits the East Courtyard, where she whispers to Madame Roma, Caroline's mother, about Amelia's changing behavior, exaggerating her disrespect to gain favor. Madame Roma, a cunning woman determined to secure her daughter Caroline's chance with Prince Derek, uses Gue Momo to spy on Amelia. Meanwhile, in the Autumn Water Courtyard, Madame Elizabeth, Diana's mother, a scholarly and manipulative lady, advises her daughter to pretend loyalty to Amelia while subtly undermining her. Elizabeth's strategy is to let Amelia's foolish obsession with the prince make her a laughingstock, ensuring Diana's elegance and talent stand out in contrast. In private conversations, both Madame Roma and Madame Elizabeth reveal their scheming natures. Roma, impatient and harsh, plots directly to sabotage Amelia, while Elizabeth, more calculating, uses psychological manipulation, urging Diana to befriend Amelia to highlight her flaws. Caroline, driven by jealousy, fears Amelia's status as a legitimate daughter might give her an edge with the prince, while Diana, though gentle-looking, is taught by her mother to use Amelia as a foil to enhance her own appeal. Amelia, now aware of the venomous-like politics in her own home, continues to study late into the night, poring over historical records to understand the future downfall of noble families like hers. She knows the Shun Manor's inner courtyard is a battlefield, and her survival depends on outwitting those who once underestimated her. The cold treatment of Gue Momo is just the first step in her plan to reclaim control over her household and protect her family from impending doom. In the aftermath of her transformation, Amelia begins distancing herself from her scheming cousins and aunts at Shun Manor, focusing instead on her duties and observations at Guangwen Academy. One day, while walking in the academy's garden, she encounters Matt, the chubby, tearful second son of Viscount Pingnan. Matt, struggling with his lessons, complains about being punished for failing to recite "Rabbit dies, fox grieves." Amelia, aware of the Matt's family's tragic future, they will be annihilated for alleged treason, seizes the opportunity to plant a subtle warning through the boy. She teaches him to instead mention, "Cunning rabbit dies, hunting dog is cooked," a phrase implying that once a powerful family outlives its use, it is destroyed. Back at his household, Matt's innocent repetition of the phrase shocks his father, Craig, and elder brother Burke, both key figures in managing the Imperial military horses. The saying triggers Craig's realization that their rising influence poses a threat to the royal family, which often eliminates powerful clans to secure its rule. Recognizing the danger of too much merit, the Matts devise a plan. Burke, a promising young official, pretends to fall gravely ill, withdrawing from public duties to avoid the spotlight and potential persecution. This strategic move allows the family to step back from the political limelight, avoiding the hunting dog's fate. Meanwhile, Lewis, the sharp-witted Marquis, grows suspicious of the sudden change in the Matts family. When visiting Burke, he learns that Matt's unusual phrase originated from a mysterious sister at the academy. Lewis, known for his keen instincts, tracks down Amelia in the academy garden, where she is confronting Matt, who tearfully apologizes. In their first direct encounter, Lewis confronts Amelia, pinning her against a tree with a playful yet menacing demeanor. He demands to know her motive for warning the Sioux. Amelia, calm and composed despite his intimidation, replies simply, self-preservation. Her straightforwardness surprises Lewis, who expects deceit from a noble girl, but finds instead a calculated mind beneath her innocent appearance. Amelia's actions reveal her broader strategy. By saving the Burke's family, she strengthens a potential ally against the royal family's upcoming purge of noble houses. The two families, historically close, could become a vital counterbalance to the Shun family's vulnerabilities. Lewis, intrigued by Amelia's foresight and boldness, begins to see her not as a naive child, but as a strategic player in the dangerous game of court politics.